Hi, this is Pearl and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to go over and review the KEYAKI brushes by SONIA G. These are the new travel sets. Look at how small they are. They fit in my hand. So if you're interested in seeing how these work on my face and how they compare to the originals, then please keep on watching. Okay, before we get started, I wanted to say I have a giveaway going on my YouTube channel. It's on the 10 favorite things. I'll have that linked right here. Go ahead and take a look and enter this giveaway if you're interested. So let's go ahead and get started with these SONIA G KEYAKI brushes. I got in my new SONIA G brushes. These are the KEYAKI brush sets. It's the travel brush set. I think these are so adorable. So I wanted to use these today and compare them to some of the brushes that she originally released that are similar to these and just show you the differences. And so if you're interested in me using these brushes today on my face, then please keep on watching. Okay, this is a limited edition set of 5 travel brushes. These are handmade in Japan and designed by SONIA G. Now you guys know I love SONIA G brushes. It says this KEYAKI mini brush set gives you everything you need to create a complete look in one pint-sized package. This limited edition set is made in small batches, so once it's gone for good. And right now they're still available on Beautylish. These handles, look at these beautiful handles. Can you see that? Look at that. These beautiful handles are crafted from Japanese KEYAKI, a wood prized for its durability and beautiful grain. It's got a finished matte black ferrule that complements the wood's unique pattern. So the 3 eye brushes, one is the mini booster. Now this is the original mini booster that I have. It came in her Sky set, and this is the new KEYAKI. Now let's see. There you can see the differences in size. You couldn't see it with me in there because I'm wearing blue. But see the difference in size right there? But I want you to take a look at the brushes. They are very similar. The difference is this new KEYAKI set, you can use with cream or powder, whereas this one you can only use with powder. Now you can use the new KEYAKI one with cream or powder because it's the undyed goat hair. So we're gonna try that out today. Then there is the jumbo blender. The original jumbo blender also came out with the Sky set, and this is the KEYAKI one. Let me do it like this. So this is the KEYAKI one, and this is from the Sky set. Again, you can use this with cream or powders because it's the undyed goat hair. But let me let you see what they look like next to each other. And then the last one is the flat definer. The flat definer also came with the Sky set. So again, the KEYAKI one is the undyed goat hair. That's what they look like. They're so similar. As for the face brushes, the KEYAKI one is the mini base, and then this is the face 2, and this came in their original, so they're not exactly the same. But this KEYAKI one, even it's got a blend of hair, but you can use this with cream or powder products. So I wanted to show you that. It's not exactly the same, but this one is the face 2 brush, and I thought it was similar enough that I would show you. And then lastly, the KEYAKI brush is the classic face. And this is the master face with the Sky set. These are similar enough. Now this classic face, you should only use with powders. Don't use with cream. And that's what it says on the website. But I wanted to show you that. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna pull my hair back. Excuse this one little red thing on my eye. It's like it feels like a pimple. But I don't know if it's a pimple. I've got a little dot there. Okay, anyway. So let's go ahead and start using these brushes. I already primed my face with the Tatcha Balm. I'm gonna go in with the Clé de Peau Radiant Fluid Foundation. I have mine in the color 30. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the back of my hand. And then come in with the mini base brush, and let's see how this works out. The brushes are so soft. And if I didn't read this, I wouldn't have thought to use this brush with foundation because blended bristles, so I wouldn't have known to do that. But it seems to be working fine. I wanted to make sure to use products that I knew would work really well on my face so that we could just actually test the brushes. Now this brush is a little bit small, which is great for travel, and I used to travel every week for 3 years. I would fly out on Monday morning at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and I would get back late Thursday night. Every week I used to work as a healthcare consultant, so I would fly all over the US and work with major hospital systems. Anyway, this would have been perfect because back then I had friends who were beauty consultants, and they always called me when a brand would come out with a short brush because I was traveling so much that I wanted short brushes. Okay, that went on beautifully. It is small, so it does take a little bit longer to blend out, but that's okay. So the Clé de Peau foundation worked just like I would expect it to work. Okay, let's go in with the concealer. I am using the Clé de Peau concealer again, and I have mine in the color Honey. I'm gonna put this all over my areas of hyperpigmentation. Along my nose, right around my mouth, under my eye a little bit. It's a little dark for under my eye, but I'm gonna try going in with this brush first. Oh, it goes even under the eye really nicely because it's small. Okay, and then I'm just gonna pat the rest of that onto my skin. Okay, that worked out nicely. All right, I wanted to try this with cream products, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my powder down first because that's how I normally do it, especially with my face and all of the hyperpigmentation. I'm going in with my Sisley powder in Irisy, the one, and I'm gonna use the powder brush, which is called the Classic Face. I'm gonna take a little bit and pat that under my eye first. Make sure all the creases are out. Then I'll powder the rest of my face. Okay, that worked nicely too. It took a little bit longer to powder my face just because the brush is so small, but it worked. Okay, let's move on. Let me do my eyebrows and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I used my Chantecaille Full Brow Perfecting Gel and Tint. That's all I'm using. I'm trying to go for the all natural. The eyebrow serum that I've been using has helped because look at my eyebrows have grown all the way out to here. I used no pencil today. Isn't that amazing? So, yes, loving that so far. Okay, so now that I put my powder on, I want to go in with bronzer. So I thought to use this mini base brush, I would use my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate in Intensity 1. I'm going to go into this bronzer here. I did wipe off my brush on a microfiber cloth, so I want to take this and put this over my powder and see how that works. Because you know, I always have to put powder down, and I pick products that I know that are not going to lift my concealer. That's good. Let's deepen it up just a little bit. It's not picking up my powder and my foundation and concealer. And we knew that was gonna work with this Shade and Illuminate, so I'm glad it's still working. Oh, I'm pleased. Let me see if I can do my nose a little bit. It's kind of a big brush, so this might not work, but let's give it a tinge. Picking up no new product. Okay, well that was good. Let me wipe that off. I'm gonna try this highlight too. So I wiped off my brush on the microfiber concealer on a microfiber cloth, and now I'm just gonna tap the concealer on. I mean, not the concealer, the highlight. Oh, that worked too. You know, I like to put the highlight on to cover my hyperpigmentation. So I'm just bouncing that on. I don't want to rub it because I don't want it to lift. That's pretty good. I need to put a little bit on the front too because my hyperpigmentation comes all the way forward. Okay, the rest I'm gonna put on my nose. Okay, wiping that off again. Then I'm gonna go into my blush. Now, I brought my Patrick Tosh She's So LA blush, and I thought this would be good because this you put the cream on and then you put the powder on top. So I'm gonna take the cream portion and I'm gonna put that on the high points of my cheeks. Love this blush. And blend that in with the highlight so that it all blends in together. Pretty good. Okay, then I'm going to go into using the classic face brush. I'm going to go into the powder right here, and then I'm going to powder on top of the cream. Ooh, and look at how the color sticks so much better. Yes. Loving. Before I'm gonna brush that off, and I'm gonna go into I Need a Nude from Natasha Denona. Putting a powder product on top of what cream product I have right now. That looks pretty good, don't you think? Then I'm going to go into, brush that off again. Then I'm going into my Sisley Phyto Touche Sun Glowing Bronze Gel Powder, and let's see how this works. This is what the product looks like. I might need a stiffer brush. Oh no, I don't. It works. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. So these brushes are working really well for me so far. In keeping with only using the 5 brushes, I'm going to go into my Jumbo blender into the bronzer, and I'm going to do my nose. I thought I would use a new product. This is a Giorgio Armani eye tint. This is the color number 9. I'll have it linked down below in case you're interested. I've never used this, but I bought this a while back, I think during the Sephora, one of the Sephora events. But I thought I would try that on my eye. So that's what the color looks like. Nice and neutral taupe. So I'm going to put that all over my eye. I'm trying to see if this is a good one and done shadow. It's really light. But if you're looking for a quick everyday light look, I can see where this would work. I don't know that this is my favorite right now, but it does build up. Okay, then I'm going back in with the Jumbo blender and I'm going to blend out the edges and let that dry a little bit before we keep moving on. Okay, I think that's sufficiently dried. Can you guys even tell? It's just a light sheen of color. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I still prefer the Charlotte Tilbury, but it's not bad. It performed well. It's just really sheer compared to what I'm used to. But I can see myself using this on days where I'm really rushed and just want like a no makeup look. Okay, so to test out the brushes, I thought I would use I haven't used this on camera yet. This is the Hourglass Graphic Eyeshadow Palette in Myth. You guys, I've been reaching for this a lot, and I didn't think that was possible. So I'm taking the Jumbo blender. I wiped it off again. I'm going to go into this shade right here, the first shade, and I'm going to take that and just put that onto my eyebrow bone. Eyebrow bone? Yeah. For a second, it sounded wrong. Then I'm going to go into the mini booster, and I will have to say this mini booster in the regular Sky set I use all the time because look at the brush. It's so great for hooded eyes. Okay, I'm going to go into this color right here, and I'm going to use that as my crease color. Blend that out. Bring it into the corner a little bit. Blend it up. Then I'm going into this color right here, and I'm going to use that just on the outer corner of my eye. And blend that up and in. Make sure there are no harsh lines. Then I'm going in with her flat definer, and I'm going into this darkest shade right here. I'm going to use that to line the upper portion of my upper outer lid. Then I'm going into this lighter color, and I'm going to put that on the lower outer third of my eye. Okay, before I move on, I'm going in with my new Chanel Stylo You Waterproof Eyeliner in Brune Agape. I recently got this from Ulta, and that's the color right there. And I'm just going to line just a little bit of the outer third of my eye, just to define the outer portion, because I want my eyes to look more this way. Not close set, there. I couldn't think of the words. More further set, because otherwise my eyes look too close set. So there's that. I'm going to line my upper waterline with Pat McGrath Extreme Black, curl my eyelashes, and put on mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I curled my lashes with the Surratt eyelash curler. I put on the Dark Star mascara. Now for lips, I'm gonna go in with my Lisa Eldridge Lip Trio, and I have this in Velvet Blush. So let me go ahead and line my lips. Then I'm gonna put on the matching lipstick. And I thought this would be a good bold look for the nude makeup I have on, and then I'm going in with the gloss. Loving this trio. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so let's talk about these brushes. I love these brushes, and they're so cute. If you have Sonia G brushes, do you need these? Probably not. If you're new to Sonia G, you might want to try this as a beginner set, because these perform extremely well. But you don't need them if you already have them. But someone like me, I travel, or I used to travel, but I still go to my dad's a lot. So when I go, I want to take a travel set, and so I will definitely be making use of these. These are constructed beautifully, they work beautifully. But like I said, if you don't need makeup brushes, then you probably don't need these. But if you're a collector, make sure you get them before they go out of stock. Okay, I hope this helped, gave you some information on these KEYAKI brushes. Thank you so much for joining me. I have a little guest here who would like to come say hello.
Hi, thanks for joining me.
Don't forget to
like and subscribe.
And I'll see you next time.